What's up, everybody? You can't set up like that. You were right on the camera. You can put the chair over there. What's up, Bash Bros? What's up, Colin? You guys are in here early. You guys must have been waiting. You guys missed it yesterday. I hit my 500 sub goal. Let's see that for a second. How's everybody doing today? Thank you. I'm gonna throw my phone against the wall, guys. I'm pretty good. Colin, you're already in my videos commenting 500. You are on top of yourself. Trying to get everything shared out real quick. What was that, Bash Bros? I didn't understand what you were saying. I wish I could just figure something to send us to all these discords at the same time, because this is a pain. So do you have baseball practice? Is that what you're saying? What's up, Owen? How are you guys doing? It is not Wiggles. It's MLB The Show. Oops. I didn't spread them out evenly. 75, 75. Nope. It is MLB. Let's do the speed. I should get us an 85 at least. Yep, there we go. For what? I don't play Fortnite.
Chris Smith, a rising star, continues his professional journey again today. This crowd is eager to see what he can do. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Minnesota Twins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And
Ghostly GT, Daniel, Jeff, Cooper, John, Parker, welcome in. These lights are blinding me today. Zane, what's up, man? How are you?
Oh, what a stop.
Thanks for coming in. I appreciate all you guys being reliable, being here every day. I appreciate you.
Throw a strike across the diamond, and what a tremendous play.
Line drive. And that's the end.
I don't.
Twins strand a pair. They trail here 1-0.
Well, apparently us, Max Parker. But I appreciate you coming in.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Torkelson.
Max, does your mom know you talk like that?
Nobody out, runner at first.
Zane, thank you for the like and the sub. I appreciate you.
On the ground, could be two. Whips it to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Now batting, catcher Jay Langolier.
Here's Joe Adele. Payoff pitch. Up the middle. Smith.
Okay. If you don't like it, you can scroll on. I mean, you don't have to be here.
Comes in.
Now batting, second baseman Luke Keyshaw.
One out, base is empty.
11. Shortstop.
I might try that. I might make a video of it. Oh, my mom's dead, so congratulations.
Lazy fly ball, and that'll fall for a base hit.
I see it. I love it.
Runner on at first with one gone. Lee Batai, the next twin up to hit.
MLB Stadium.
Runner on the go.
I've never messed with creating my own stadium. That might be a challenge for me.
The tag out.
Dang it. Fab, Tony, Josh, welcome in.
Trying to go first to third, and such an exciting play, and it was tough to tell if he tried to push it on his own or if the base coach was waving him around. But with the ball behind you, that's when you have to rely on your coach to have a good feel for the play, and right there it just didn't work out for him.
It's good. It's been, this is 2012, so what, 13 years ago? But that shut him up. He's not in here anymore. He's not talking, at least.
On the ground.
I do.
Toss to Naylor, and they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
I appreciate it.
Now batting.
Base is empty, one away, and now Joe Adele.
Were you the one asking me to be a mod, Patrick?
Now a blooper back behind short. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Now it's going to be Chris Smith. 1 for 3. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
Well, these Twins finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
29 people and 4 likes. Let's go. Brad, Justin, Ethan, Fred, welcome in on TikTok. How are you?
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to
Justice,
get out of a few
Jaden,
tough
welcome
jams,
in.
but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
That one not close. And the count is even, 2-2.
I'm still trying to learn how to ban people on here, on live.
Swing and a ball popped up.
I know how to do it on TikTok, but I can't figure out how to do it on YouTube. There's been a couple. Usually I just let them talk.
And there's one away.
Because if they're talking, it's pushing my content out. So, and most of the time, whatever they're saying is not going to hurt me.
Walker Jenkins.
Bash 17, what's up?
Kondo is just one strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
I need to empty my trash. It's overflowing. Mike, welcome in. President Homeboy, welcome in. Robert Minnick, hello. So is this one Rob Minnick and the other one was Robert? Do I remember correctly?
Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Chris Smith. Swing
It is.
Foul back, and that's out of play.
It is, but most of the people that comment and do stuff like that, I can come over here and click and bring their profile up, and most of them don't have any content. They create an account just to go around and because they think they're big and bad because they can be a keyboard warrior, as I call them.
That's where you get hurt.
And now the count is even.
He's great hitting the ball.
Robert, thank you for the popular votes. Nico, how are you?
To straighten him up a bit.
I see you come through here a lot, but I don't ever hear you talking anymore.
That one misses, and the count's full.
Yeah, people create these bots accounts. Okay, I will. I gotta figure out how to do it. What is it modeled after? Did you just go completely off of your own, or did you model it after a stadium?
Now fly ball to right center.
Styles, welcome in.
Current
You may have to show me how to, or tell me how to get in to search a stadium. Like I said, I've never done it before.
One out, base is empty.
It's second.
And that one hammered. This one's got a chance.
It doesn't show on my thing.
Against the fence. He's in at second with a one-out.
I was able to get the scoreboard on there. I think I cut off part of it. I need to adjust that, but because that scoreboard, if you look right now, it's showing. It doesn't show. It shows like weird. Like you can see the grass because I mimicked one of my other screens so I could get the scoreboard on it.
Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know.
So I have remove, put in timeout, hide user, add as a moderator. Rob, how are you doing today, buddy? Any update on your getting your account back?
Checks the runner. Smith back in on a dive.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Runner breaks for third. And that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Oh, I actually have to go to their profile.
Two strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread
Their channel.
out, but he got the job done right there.
Nolan, did you get that deer that's in your profile?
Theo Gillen, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 2 in this one.
Robert House, the concrete business.
That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base.
Brandon, welcome in. Heather, hello.
You know, having a good lead is so
Legit,
key when you're
welcome
stealing
in. I
bases.
see you got the fire truck there. Are you a volunteer firefighter?
2 outs. And now the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. Out to short, Smith. Throws across the diamond. That's the 3rd out.
That is awesome. How many points does that thing? I got some funny stories about my deers.
Chris Smith. Louder back to work. Fouled off left side.
I've only been hunting
Twins doing a good job of simply getting the bat on
3
the
years,
ball
4
in this
years,
game,
something like
and the
that.
numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
The shortstop
Way
takes
up.
the ball.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
And now it's even up.
David, Mendez, Samuel, Jason, hello. Oh, it looked bigger than that.
Keeps the
So my
going
first
with a
one
foul ball.
Well, he's desperately
was
looking for that
4-pointer.
swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around.
Both of them I've gotten on the
Just
same
a
farm.
little bit of illusion at the end.
Looked like it was a little bit.
What's up, COD
He should
Warzone?
Get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole
The first one was a 4-pointer.
if he's walked.
And me and my buddy that we were hunting with,
Base hit.
I hit it.
So he ends up with a hit
And-
after seeing a lot of pitches.
well,
That
I thought
was
I
a
hit
good
it.
at-bat.
I literally looked at him like,
Those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands
Dang.
whatsoever. Such a good feeling. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's
Yeah.
a great example of it right
I
there.
can't, I'm not
Put it
batting.
in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a
That's
beautiful
awesome,
line
Nolan.
drive into center field.
I am.
2-2 on the way. There
So,
goes the runner.
I asked the guy that I was
To
hunting with,
third and caught. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off.
if I hit it. So I literally just closed my eyes when I pulled the trigger.
Matt Vierling.
We went out searching for it, and it was dark. Probably an hour. We called his grandfather out to help us. He was out there 5 minutes and found it. I'm like, we even knew where we hit it and still couldn't find it.
So 2 down. Next is the designated
The second one, I thought it was a doe. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get this doe and get some meat. Ended up being a little spike. So I filled my doe tag or my buck tag on a spike.
Wow, nice play. To first. And they get the out.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to
Uzo.
complete the play and end the inning.
You want me to go 450 to dead
Chris
center?
Smith digs in now.
Is it? It's not even dead center, is it?
Smith.
And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Jump throw.
Sky Guy, what's
Got
up?
him. Nice play.
Adventures with Braden and Gavin. How are you? Do I have Braden or Gavin?
Smith getting ready to hit. A former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Tying run at the plate. This one belted deep left field. On its way, gone.
Clip it.
Into the second deck it goes. Third home run of the season, and we are tied. It's 6-6.
You got in just in time.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up.
I think it'll be the Dodgers, even
Just an excellent swing all the
Though,
way around. And
Shohei's
that
pitching.
sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried
What
it
time,
out.
Nolan? Thank you for the 4 golden game controllers. I appreciate it.
Smith, certainly not the reason they lost this game. Put together 3 hits, one of them a
But it
home
was
run.
second deck to
Well,
left
they
field.
wanna
That's gotta
change how they approach him next
do
time
something.
because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time up, even in a loss.
Hey, Rich Dad, thank you for the cowboy hat. You got level 63, sir. I think you're my highest. Nolan, what time you going live tomorrow?
Chris Smith, one of the most exciting talents in the game today, is set to go. He's swiftly becoming a must-watch player in this league. 1 out, runner at
Yes, sir.
second. Smith, the next to hit, collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday.
I'm trying to work on a bot for us. 1 o'clock, which time zone? For our Discord. Troy, that
And that one is
will
lifted in
automatically
the air.
put the profile
Sizes this one up.
frame on it for us
Puts
by
it
them
away
just
for the
typing
out.
in profile frame. Working on it. I'm
2
working.
outs, nobody on. Now the third
I don't know if
baseman,
you remember.
Theo Gillen.
I know that, Nolan,
Out
but
to
there's,
short.
is it Eastern time zone, Western, Central?
In
Mountain.
plenty of time to first. That's out
I'm
number
working
3.
with Irish something that's
No outs.
in
Runner on
Good Game
second.
Society. I'm trying to get it built out. I was working on it before, but I went live today and I couldn't get it to work.
And a foul ball.
I'd love to be able to hit that twin sign out there in dead center field. I don't
And
see
that's
that
the ball.
happen though.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in, just
So,
on the edge.
yeah,
And that's
it's
what it was.
a,
If you swing at it, hit a broken bat,
you gotta code it and
back
everything,
to the dugout.
which is new for me. I've never done coding, but I'm trying to learn.
Squeezes it, and there's one down.
I got everything created. I just can't get the bot online.
So up next,
So-
Luke Diesel.
In the GGs, you go in there and you type it in like exclamation point frame, and it'll put the frame on your thing automatically.
Around third. He will score, and they take the lead. And it's an RBI single.
Thank you for the
1-0.
GGs.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know
Phillies,
it
bro,
was a
yeah.
hit, but he made
Oh, my
solid
shot, I should-
contact, and that's all you're looking to do
What movie
anytime
is
you're
it?
at the plate.
Hey, Rich Dad, thank you for the
Slings
that
to
hand
second,
hearts?
and that's 2.
Oh man, what a smooth double play.
Probably Central.
That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
I'll just go in and turn your bell notification on so I know when you go live. Thank you for the Diesel.
Up the middle.
What are those
Smith.
called, Troy? Hand heart?
Tosses to
Well, they're not
first,
hand
2
hearts.
gone now.
Philly bro, what's up?
We head to the bottom of the ninth. Stepping in, Chris Smith. The shortstop takes the ball. On the ground to the left.
Oh.
Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Here's Nolan Gorman.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
Troy, you almost got me to 1,000 diamonds by yourself. Bunt.
A one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out.
Punch a double.
Go in the dirt.
That's happened before.
Throw, save.
Yeah,
That's
which
a stolen base.
was
And the tying
I want to say it
run
was a
is
Red
now in
Sox.
scoring position.
Well, it seems like 90
I just did.
feet is
I beat
such a
you to
big
it.
deal in a tight one-run
Jory,
game
how's your
like
day
this
going?
one.
How was your
It's a little
Father's Day?
risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
That one down the line.
Roman's reptiles.
Sends it across. One out, bottom of the ninth.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays.
I wish they were playing
you
tonight.
can't
I want to watch a
execute
game.
the small stuff,
When I play this,
just
it makes
like
me
we
want to
saw.
watch.
With the tying run and scoring position in the bottom of the ninth. Runner takes off. In there for strike three. Throw to third.
You get off at 5, don't you? Or 6. Well, that was dumb on my part. Books with Blake, thank you for this description. I appreciate you. Ugh. Yeah, what time do you start though? Books with Blake, checking out your page. Are you local? Yeah, that is an awful. Okay, thank you. Yeah, Emma, I know. Yeah, it was.
Chris Smith, one of the most exciting.
Did they give you a report to say what happened?
The next twin
I-
up to hit.
Chris Smith.
Rocker with some less than
Troy, at least you get to
fantastic
sleep
work on
in.
the hill lately.
You get. Well, you're in bed. Okay,
Left to
so
right
you're
center,
local.
and that should be
I'm in
extra
Northern
bases.
Kentucky.
Lead runner around second. Montigua around third. He'll score easily. Cut off, throw to second. The tag out. He can't scramble back in time. And here's the catcher.
92.
Yeah, you're usually in bed. I've talked
Swinging a
to.
ground ball into the outfield, base hit. Here's the throw
Well, you
to the
game
plate.
before work, don't you?
Safe at home,
Or
and
do you
the
still not?
runner
Or still do
scores
that?
from second, and they trail by one. One out, runner at second. Aaron Sabato, the next to hit. So RBI spot, but Chris.
If I didn't have to be up early, I would not.
The bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and
All right,
misses
sir.
and
So
record a
that's
strikeout. I think
2
you
o'clock
attack
my
it from
time.
this spot.
Swing and a ground ball out to short.
As long as I remember, I'll be there.
2 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Yes, sir.
The third baseman, Massimo.
I see you're a Reds fan also by your profile.
Number 11. Shortstop, Chris Smith.
Okay. I kind of figured that's what it would be, but
Hard hit to third. Zips it across. That ends the frame. Twins are set down 1-2-3, and the deficit remains 5-2.
Aaron, what's that?
Back at
Aaron,
target
we got
field,
another
New
Reds
starter.
fan in here,
Now the catcher for the
but he's on my
Rangers,
other
number 92.
chat.
Out to short, Smith. To first, leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. First and second here,
This
no
one?
outs. And first offering is fouled
Blake,
off.
I would have to
Well,
say
these
that's
Twins, digging into their
95% of the
numbers,
fan
have to
base.
be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour.
Big Daddy,
exit
hello.
velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
The 0-2.
Blake, I got a buddy over on TikTok
One already in. Last half of
that
inning
is
number 5.
a Reds fan, and he is not happy with half the stuff they do.
And the count's even at 2.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging
What
the
an
ball out
eye.
there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Yeah, there's that eye.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Nice job behind the plate there. 2 down, base is empty.
Okay.
And now for the Twins, Chris Smith.
Mercedes, what's up?
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Oh,
That to right. Lara sizes this one up.
Mercedes, how are you?
Makes the catch in
I just had 104 people. And a Bengals fan, Blake.
Second.
Raya in his 3rd season, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th. Runner on the go. Strike in there.
Always got my Kentucky Wildcats, so
Clearly not content with the lead
they usually
they're
don't
working with
disappoint.
right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. And safe. It's a
Aaron, thank you for the
stolen base.
35 popular votes.
Smith could have done a bit more to help them out.
Yeah,
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end okay. I'm sure he...
Junior with the 5.0. Welcome in.
So 2 down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Chris Smith.
Unlike
Apparently
what
your
I've
work's
seen
not
from
too
him at
strict,
the
Troy.
dish
If you're able to
lately,
get
he
on
a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
TikTok while you're working.
And that skips in the dirt.
That's not much better. Like, you want to talk about disappointments?
Foul ball there.
Might as well say you're a
Look for
Cowboys
another
fan.
breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Do you get to pick what time you start working, or is that...
On to first. Inning over. Down go the Twins in order. They
Nash,
trail.
what's up? Cole, hello.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone.
Cole, what's up? How are you?
And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And a pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
What's up, Aaron? The books with Blake as the other Reds fan in here.
2 on, 1 out. Late swing.
Thank you for the
foul
follow,
off.
Brooks. Or Brooks. And you said your company's like
It's 2 and 2.
actual places in Arizona, you said? Troy?
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to
Well,
do damage.
better than the
against
Bengals,
sticks.
and they're
That's not
none.
what that pitch was.
Right back to the mound. Could be an
DD,
easy
how are you
two.
been? I haven't seen you in a
Tosses
while.
to first,
Chicago
2
White Sox,
away.
thank you for the follow. Nash, hello.
The first baseman.
So next to hit for Texas, Aaron Sabato. Ground ball up the middle. Sato to second on the nailer. They
You
get
were at
2.
work for what?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play.
Aaron.
That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
First baseman.
This is Bryson Stott.
Battle number 8.
Jory, how are you?
Bryson. Stop.
Tap back to the mound. Sato toss to second, over to first. That's 2. Nicely done.
Unfortunately, though,
6-3,
Blake
and
is
that's
a
the inning.
Raiders
No runs,
fan,
1 hit, no
not a
errors,
Bengals
and
fan.
no one left. First and second.
Thank you for the
no
10
outs, and now it's Dalton Varsho.
everything. Yeah, I thought they were going to give that one away.
On the ground, 2 ball. Glove
Oh,
flip
glove
for
flip.
1 on the nailer. They get 2.
Troy, thank you for all the gifts. They told me twice that you're level 66.
The second right there. You've got to love that glove toss, Boog. You know, sometimes people think these guys are being a little flashy, but it actually can make more sense to do that than try to make a full transfer. And you got to remember, these guys work on that play all the time, so it's in their pocket whenever they need it.
When they tied it 2-2, I'm like, well, it's over.
In plenty of time to first.
DJ, what's up, man?
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And first offering is fouled off. Diaz, the runner at first with 2 gone.
So now that I got both of you guys in here, Blake and Aaron,
Really nice
what do you think we're going to do at the trade deadline?
Wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just
think we're going to get anybody, or are we just going to lay still like we had the last few years and just fade?
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The shortstop takes a ball.
Aaron, which hat did you get? You said the fitted.
2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive.
62 people, let's go. Oh, booted.
But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning.
Thank you guys for the likes. Troy, thank you for all the gifts.
Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th.
You are 100% correct. I have said that in my last like 3 live streams.
Up the middle, slinging it to first.
100%. And it will not be with the Reds.
But it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
I hear they're looking to get a trash can for him and a water cooler. But they both have holes in them.
Kind of game you'd like to avoid.
They got the win, but it sure wasn't because of him. He needs to watch this one off in the shower.
Wolf, hello. How are you?
So up next for Minnesota, Chris Smith. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday.
What do you mean?
To the right side, and that chance handled, and that is the inning. Nothing.
He'll end up in LA.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho.
DOSU, what do you mean the ratio?
0-1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Flips
yeah.
it behind his back.
I can see that too.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine.
Knowing the Reds, they'll wait until his contract year, and they'll trade him at the trading deadline. Yeah, they're already taking out loans to pay their payroll.
In the air, out towards right center. Varsho makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting second.
Runner at second, 2 down.
I'm not unrealistic when it comes to them keeping him. I know if they were to sign him,
Drilled out towards left center field.
if they were to sign him, it would do the same to the team that Joey Votto contract did.
And that's the 3rd out.
And we would just be hamstringed for the length of the contract.
And now the catcher comes up to hit.
But I could see a world where they do sign him.
Out just short. Throws to first in time.
If they were to sign him, they would have to rely on all prospects.
9-1-2 scheduled to hit.
They would not be able to sign any big names or any free agents.
Now here is Chris Smith. 0 for 3 in this one.
Because at the current payroll, if he got $50 million a year, which is in line for about what Ohtani and Soto get. He would be 50% of the payroll. Then what are you gonna do when Lodolo needs paid? Or Rhett Lauder?
Digging in is the switch inning outfielder Luis Lara.
Yep. I mean that one kid down in AAA, is it Arroyo, that's doing really well.
Fires across the diamond and a quick out, number one.
Capable summer.
Huge defensive play in the late stages of the game.
Hello.
It might not be the most
Ooh, baby,
challenging
welcome
we've
in.
seen today, but
Thank you for the likes
made.
on
That's
TikTok.
helping
I
your team.
appreciate you guys.
First and second, 2 outs. Smith digs in now.
That sucks,
0 for
man.
4. He's flied out 3 times and also grounded out.
You can watch me play. Maybe that'll make you feel better.
Throws across the diamond. That ends the inning, and they limit the 2 men left straight.
It'll be the same as Joey Votto.
Had a game to forget.
This wasn't his finest hour, and he
We
may
won't
be
make
a
it.
little frustrated heading back
I
to
could
the
see us making it
clubhouse,
past the
even
first
though they
round
got the
with
win.
Francona as the coach, but the front office has to put a better team out there. Francona can only do so much. Steer needs to be in the minors, and so does Matt McLean, till they can figure themselves out, start getting some on base and getting some hits. What are you talking about, Aaron?
Chris Smith, a promising prospect, just about ready to go. He brings a combination of talent, dedication. 1 down. And next for Minnesota, Chris Smith. Right through there for a strike.
Nope. I said thanks for the likes on TikTok. Then somebody on the other chat said they have 103 temperature. I said,
So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
oh,
Well, that right there erases the chance that the inning.
somebody was in the other chat,
Good job on the
but
bases
one
to
of my
move up
guys
on the
in there
wild
reported
pitch.
him.
Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Man at second. The shortstop takes the ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Will I watch your live stream, Nolan?
And the 3-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I wouldn't blame him.
Yeah, he was just being negative Nancy, being a keyboard warrior.
Just having a hard time catching up.
You know how them people are.
Left field. Clark calls it in, 2 away.
Yes, I'll watch it.
Max Clark up now for the Tigers.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Out to short, Smith. Throws to first in time. That ends the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We played 2 full, no score. 2 on, 2 outs.
Shortstop, Chris Smith.
Ashley Marie, thank you for the heart me. I don't know. I haven't messed with it. I got to end it straight to this.
Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run.
Yes. You talking about hitting?
A 3-run shot, and it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 3-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet.
Yes,
but
I am
the
on
field's
timing.
not going to be able to hold on if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Quarter hit. I hate taking the first pitch. Aaron, are you still in here?
Smith measures 6 feet 6 inches, 190 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2024.
Get down.
The ball popped in the air, and it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2, throws to second. There's the tag.
Damn.
They get him, and that's the
Just
inning.
stayed at first.
So up next, Isaac Pacheco went down on strikes his first time through.
I appreciate it, Nolan. That means a lot. I try to let people enjoy it. Trying to let people have their say and stuff.
So they're all loaded up. George Valera digs in now.
And I'll always try to do that. I'm not like one of these big stars on YouTube that doesn't care about the people that got on there.
And that's a nice play to end the inning. So digging in, Max Clark. And a pitch. On the ground to the left.
Oh, dang it.
It's 3-2.
Ryan. Quality. Thank you for the follow.
First and
How are you doing today,
2
Ryan?
outs. And now the DH, Josh Lowe. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
With the go-ahead run standing.
That's
at
awesome.
second
Thank you for
here
joining the
bottom of
family.
6th. Grounds one to short. Smith. Save. He beats it. It really feels
Oh
like
boy.
we'll be
Are you a
running
Volunteers
time
fan?
before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
And that is out of play.
Go Big Blue.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident.
Blake
about
32,
finishing this
hello.
one off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Next offering upstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes.
Ow.
And that is a big first out.
That one hurt right here.
And up next for Detroit, George Valera.
I appreciate it.
Winning run on base at first, no outs.
I appreciate anybody that wants to come in and join. They're all welcome.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3.
Ooh.
And they turn the double
Ow.
play.
Oh, man,
It
what a
hurts
smooth
right
double
here.
play. That was a thing
Ryan?
of beauty from start to finish.
First and second, no outs. Smith, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. That one ripped.
I'd rather
No trouble here.
Puts it away root for the Vols than root for Louisville.
Smith, certainly not the reason they lost this game.
Can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. They lost, but it was in spite
Guys,
of
if
his
you said
huge
something-
effort. It's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shelby saying so long.
Yeah, that's another one of them. This is Reds, not Redbirds. So you're a Cardinals fan?
Now it's the
I
shortstop.
thought you were calling me a
Chris
Louisville
Smith.
fan.
Knocked in 3 of their 4 runs in yesterday's game. Swing and a miss. 4-1.
Not much, Lucas. How are you? I do not know him, Nolan.
A slider, a curve, a sinker, and he works.
Is that guy you were just talking about?
They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Here's Nolan Gorman.
The second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Line drive to short and caught. Throw behind the runner, and they got him doubled off.
Oh, I read that wrong.
Left for Minnesota. And now the Tigers. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Nolan, what does he do? Kendall Gray. Is that one you were talking about, the Truly Blessed?
Rips one to right. Fair ball. One runs in. Runner around third. The run scores all the way from first. Tries to get back and save.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night.
I'll have to look into him.
Triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
What's his screen name or his username?
Runner at second, 2 down. Nolan Gorman, the next twin up to hit.
Aaron, you still in here?
And that one hammered. That's back. Caught just shy of the wall. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the DH, Josh Lowe.
Where's
Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's one. Over to first, safe.
Send me his stuff and I'll look for him.
1 out, base is empty.
Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl.
Line drive.
Smack.
Grant makes the grab, 2 down. Back here in Detroit. Well, we go bottom 6. And down the
74 people in here. Let's go. We already hit 21 likes. It's one person on the TikTok though.
The throw to first.
I don't know what I got to do to get people to show up over there.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Chris Smith. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run.
Haley, welcome in.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Stewart, welcome in. Giovanni Rodriguez, hello.
1 ball, 2 strike. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there.
Joa? Is that how you say that? Joa? Levitron, what's up, man?
The pitch.
It's been a while. How you been doing?
1 and 2.
Nolan, what's his username? Are you trying to find it?
Got him swinging.
Anybody check out that new video I posted today?
Smith did well despite the loss.
He can consistently put up games like this one. They're more likely to get the win than the loss, even if it didn't work out today.
I'm looking for. I do. Well, Monday through Friday. Share. Copy. put that up there if anybody wants to go check it out after the stream. P Tiny, welcome in. Emmanuel, what's up? How are you? Goofy, I stream Monday through Friday, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern time. I have pre-recorded videos that post Monday through Friday at 12 o'clock Eastern. The Monday, Wednesday, Friday ones that post is a Cincinnati Reds rebuild. And the ones that post on Tuesdays and Thursday is a Road to the Show picture. All requested from my viewers. They requested the live stream or recorded videos with that.
That one is absolutely belted.
Noodle Dude, what is up? How are you? Welcome back. What kind of games do you play on VR, Noodle Dude?
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
He's trying for third. This ball's chopped on the ground. Rayner over to first. That ends the frame. Twins wind up stranding one. The Tigers coming up. No score. You're dialed into the show. Runner at first with no outs here.
Nope. I live in Kentucky. This just happens to be the team that I was traded to.
Over his last 10 games. That's ripped. Base hit. Throw comes in.
What is it, Noodle Dude? Noodle Dude.
Nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
My sub thing's going crazy. Whoever subbed, thank you. I didn't get a chance to look at it.
Here's Josh Naylor. Now here's a flare off the bat. Puts it away for the out.
Mary, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it. Thank you for joining the family. Working on that goal to get to 1,000. And we're trying to get... Kenny Dio, what's up, man? How are you?
That one the other way. He makes the catch. And there's two down. To second with the throw. No chance to get back. It's a double play. One left for Minnesota. But they hold a 1-0 lead. So the lineup.
Yeah, I've been doing pretty good with them. I think I'll stick with them.
Josh Lowe.
Okay, Nolan.
Swing and he popped it up. Squeezes it, and that's the third out. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left.
Play it every day, 5 p.m. Eastern time.
2 outs and one in scoring position.
I've been meaning to catch one of your lives. I popped in for a couple minutes, and then I had to jump out the other day.
The shortstop takes the ball.
How do you like in the EC fam?
And he grounds one to the right side. On to first. Third out. So up next, Gene Brandt. Lede on at first. Nobody out.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Like I said the other night in Discord, if you have any questions.
One at second. Throw to first, but he beat it.
If you guys have any questions, or if you have any questions, let me know.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break.
I usually check the Discord several times a day, so.
Nice job by the base runner.
And fouled off.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Ooh.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Ripped on a line. Onto the bullpen roof.
Okay.
Gone.
I appreciate it. Thanks for coming in. I will, like I always say, I support people that support me, so I'll be there for you.
Jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact.
Flip
Man,
it.
it's been
Flip it.
impressive. A
Flip
good
it.
hitter gets
Flip
pitch recognition
it.
early.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Gloves it on the dive. From his knees, the throw.
I mean, I guess.
And they get the out.
I don't know what you're like support. What we're talking about supporting them,
Down
but
on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Smith now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And that skips in the dirt.
welcome in, Steph. How are you? What you making for dinner?
Next offering is downstairs.
2-1.
And that's outside.
Thanks for the question, Buster Posey.
Inside, and that's ball
If
four.
you were, I wouldn't care.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if
Arby's.
it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay
Curly
off, but
fries
he
and
did an excellent
jalapeno
job
poppers is
in
where
that
it's
plate
at.
appearance.
Runner on the go. That one to first. He steps on the bag.
Bearded Bunk, how are you, man?
With the runner in motion. So runner at second, 2 down. And here is.
How you
Walker
doing, brother?
Jenkins.
I'm good. How's things been going with you?
On the ground. Whips it to first. And the inning is over. No runs, no hits, no errors.
All right, send me a message.
One left on base. 2, 3, 4
We'll talk.
set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Twins 6 and the Tigers 1. First and second, 2 outs.
Steph, your husband's already in here and broke the
Will
bank,
next.
so
Miller is just 1 strike away. Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins.
you're always
back
welcome in
the
here,
win
Bearded.
column as they take game 3 of the series.
Buster Posey, what do you think about
Chris
that
Smith
that
has
trade
been
to
a
send
constant
Devers
force at the
to
plate this
San
season,
Francisco?
leading his
I'm
team
assuming
in
you're a
batting
San
average.
Francisco fan.
This young phenom will get 1 out, runner at second. Smith now at the plate. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Just a
Thank
good
you
tone
for the
there. Not
perfume,
sure
Steph.
if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Misses the zone for a ball. That
Thank you
was
for the
sleeper.
donuts
See if you can go
and the
upstairs a little
heart
bit. Make sure
fingers.
you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't
Perfect,
Big
perfect.
stack center field. Coming home.
Ah!
Relay.
I was thinking he was gonna shoot straight forward.
They get the tag on him, and that's the second.
Is it
out.
really?
2 aboard, 2 outs.
Chris Smith.
What does that do for me?
Ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. 1 runs in. A second scores as well.
But you guys are basically the only ones that come in, so.
Everything came together for him. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. He put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here's Nolan Gorman.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Sharon, 1965, what's up?
in the dirt.
How are you?
Right field, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Steph, is that one of the newbies?
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front.
Yeah, 33 people in here, 25 likes. Let's see if we can get 5 more likes.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. And next up for the Tigers, Kurt Taylor. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Smith under it, brings it in, and that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing. And next to hit for Detroit, Max Clark.
So
the runner at first.
I'm working on something. Steph, I told Troy.
Ground ball up the middle. Gorman. Not in time. He's safe.
I'm working on a bot that can automatically put the profile frames around their name.
Here's Luis Arias.
Working on it.
2 outs.
It's a slow process.
The base runners at first and second. On the ground, right side. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. Still able to get it.
So they would just go into the Discord and type
third out of the inning. So 2 runs on 4
exclamation
hits,
point
no
frame,
errors, but 2 are left straight.
and it would put it on there for them, and then they'd have to go and put it in themselves. But
runner at second, nobody out.
Riley, welcome in. YT guys, let's go. See if we can get 30 likes.
Nabs it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
If I can get it to work. I've got everything installed, and I'm trying to get it to go online, but
now Chris Smith. Madison back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Clark. And out number 1 on the grab.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
On the ground, a short could be 2. To second, there's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Sharon, thank you for the Golden Gaming controllers.
Base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Runner on at first with 1 gone.
Steph, have you heard from Elliot lately?
Valera. Hit on the ground might be 2. There's 1.
I do it myself, Joe Boo.
Double play that was. Inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 11 and the Twins 10.
I haven't talked to her much.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Smith.
Slider squirts away.
Garrett, I just have never used it. I'm trying to get comfortable with it.
Pitch and into second moves the go-ahead run.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the
Oh,
mound.
she's in Indiana. I'd see. I didn't even know that.
Turns it into a double.
That misses. 2-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
As far as I knew, she was still in Illinois.
This to center field. And that's the third out.
Sharon, thank you for the 3, and Steph, thank you for the 3.
1 down, runner at third. Smith digs in now.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or
Luis,
a ground
hello.
ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
She needs to get out of that
kind
situation.
Of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were Were there 50
Yep.
runs scored in the 2 games combined? My scorecard was up. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. In comes the runner from third. It's 15-13.
Steph, I sent you a message earlier. When you get a chance, if you just want to check it out.
The deficit with the RBI there. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit. Now a huge at bat in this game.
And that one gets away at the plate.
How's your
3 balls and a strike.
your sale going?
With the tying run
Your TikTok marketplace stuff.
As a pitcher,
We talked about.
on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
He's got it. Relay.
No, you're good. I figured you'd get to it whenever you.
Smith played brilliantly despite the loss. A 3-hit performance, including 2
I know you
extra base
got a lot on your mind. You forget
I'll tell
things
you, I was
sometimes, so I
excited
figured I'd
every time
remind you.
he came up. Even though he couldn't lift him to a win, he really made an impact. Great job in this one.
Oh, you forgot about our conversation. Your other sale. You know, the one we talked about people selling. You said you were going to get into that. YT, can we get, see if we can get 30 likes. We're at 26. You remember what we were talking about, Steph? I know you were kidding, silly. So was I, asking you if you had sold any. Haven't you learned very rarely when I say something, it's most of the time it's a joke?
Chris Smith, the next to hit.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Grounds one to short. Neto handles, throws to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Man at first. And up next for Chicago, Kyle Tucker.
Money changes a lot.
Runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second.
I think if you went to Troy and said that he didn't have to work anymore, and you were doing that, he'd be okay with it.
Stolen base attempt, got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Colt Heath, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
That won't be awkward at all.
There's the ball. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Welcome back.
I know an agency that could probably pick you.
Pitching was outstanding. We take a look at those numbers. Outside, and it's 1-0. On the ground to third.
I'm surprised you didn't see me blushing.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. Now,
tag at second, and he's out.
It's hard for me to hide that.
Great job by the
Hit
defense
my head down.
executing that daylight play perfectly. It's such a timing thing, and that middle infielder and the pitcher have to be on the same page. And it's
Mr. Metz, how are you?
Nice job right there.
2 on, 1 out. So up now for Chicago, Bo Naylor. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. On a Naylor, they get 2.
Steph, me and you need to have a conversation, as I'm about to wash my hands with TikTok. I don't know what else I can do. I do what you and
Hit hard, base hit.
Elliot told me to do: support people, go in, do the 5 words, like, comments, just do all that stuff. And I still don't get above between more than 200 to 400 likes. I even tried one today.
3 and 2, and they're all loaded up.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, you know, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, but maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself.
I don't know what else to do.
To the right side. Fires over to Guerrero. That ends the inning. 1 down. And now the DH, Jose Miranda. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first.
Checked my analytics last night, and it said between 8 and 9. I posted it. I got 242 likes. I put it in my story and posted it. Nothing. 242. I haven't got above 400 something in months.
A great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute.
Back to the top of the order now. Esteban Garcia will hit next.
What you want to try? I saw a couple people that have posted that, post this with no hashtags.
No errors. 8th inning coming up. It's the Twins 3 and the Cubs 2. On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. Now it's the shortstop, Chris Smith. Gray back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Movement in the Cubs bullpen.
Like,
Lawrence West up and
I
throwing.
found the video the other day.
Loose as well. Into center,
I went and looked, and that person had like 300 or 3,000 followers.
Now batting, the second baseman, Nolan.
And now
That's the thing.
Gorman.
I have.
Step off throw to
Thank you for the sub, whoever's. Andrew Zimmerman, thank you for the sub on YT.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second, and there's a hit.
Yeah.
Stop sign goes up at third.
Andrew Zimmerman, how are you? Well, I've had videos that I posted within the first 30 minutes gets like 40 likes and comments and stuff, and then I get 200 views. I'm like, do they not use the point system anymore?
And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Andrew, thank you for the follow and the subscription. I appreciate it. Welcome to the family.
He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Maybe bluffing there as he returns to third.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
On the ground, 2 ball. Slings to second, over to first.
Yeah, I don't know why. I've been messing with it, trying to get it to be more accurate. NBA edits, hello.
That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
So they're all loaded up.
So even if I got
Could use a ground ball here.
No strikes.
Something in the infield.
how long what,
Get out
Braden?
of this.
So if I went in there and I got 100 people to like it, but they didn't do all the stuff, then I don't get that 5 points or whatever for the like. They don't give you points unless they do everything.
It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they take a
I'll look at it.
3-run lead.
I need to figure out if it's
Zach Neto, the next Cub to hit. The Cubs.
Braden,
down to
thank
their
you for
final
this
strike.
description. Was yours delayed?
On the ground, and this should do it. Over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins take game 1 of the series on the road. Smith had a solid game for them, a real contributor.
Oh, okay. Yep. The A's are in Sacramento, and I want to say the Rays are still in the Trop. They may be at George Steinbrenner. I don't remember.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
I'll have to look at that. I don't know why it's doing that.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Way to lay off that.
I don't know if it's because this is a vertical platform instead of the horizontal. I wouldn't think that the notifications would be delayed because of that.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Yeah, I noticed that in my recordings the other day. I had to look at that too.
Dives, but it falls.
How
And
delayed
now
is
looks
it?
like extra bases. Runner around third. The relay to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle.
Line drive. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Big RBI.
Yeah, I'll have to work on that. I only get enough time to go live usually, and I do all my work on stuff on Wednesday nights.
Nobody out. Here's Josh Naylor. That's towards center. Nabs it. Runner tagged.
Lee Hernandez, what's up, man?
He'll score the sac fly, and they're up by 3.
No, that's the 3rd run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
1 out, base is empty. Smith, 27 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10
Steph
games.
has my video delayed over there too. My audio.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Or Lee, one of you
It's
guys.
fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds
How's the
glove, but you will get some high
cabinet
fives.
install
You know,
business
when
treating you?
make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right, but in this
Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit as a run scores.
didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to.
Beck throws to first. Smith back in on the.
Do you have a contract with a certain like apartment company or apartment building?
Already in, and we're at the top of the 5th. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw safe. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Wow. Didn't know I had the most stolen bases.
And that'll load the bases.
Take your base. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The batter.
So they're all loaded up. Now at the plate, Josh Naylor.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot.
That's
No
awesome.
better way to get out of this inning.
In the air, right field. He's got it. Runners tag up from second and third. The throw's offline. He's saved. They lead by 3.
I hate that.
5-2.
There you go. Nice little.
I always try to go live or
So up next for Minnesota,
practice going
Walker
live
Jenkins.
a couple days before to work out the kinks.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's
It looks
the center
like-
fielder, Esteban Garcia.
Let me check my
Taken high in the
camera.
draft, he's had that top prospect label
It looks
over him
like-
since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level. Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Short hop liner, handled it short. Toss to Naylor, and a quick out, number 1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
The batter, number 9.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now, Zach Neto. Neto working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this. But
I'm trying to
he's
see
an
if it's
experienced
delayed on
vet.
my
He'll
end.
probably right the ship soon.
On the ground to the left. They take the force out, and that'll do it. Cubs leave 1. They trail at 5-2. Base is empty with 2 away. Chris Smith, the next Twin up to hit. Breaking ball inside. 1-0. That one missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 3.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Braden, you still in here?
High fly ball out towards left
As far
center.
as we are
Garcia
contracted with 4
under
different
it.
companies across
And that is that.
So are you contracted with the cabinet company, or are you contracted with the Ms. Valentine, welcome in, or
Back
like a
here in Wrigley
contractor,
Field, now the third baseman, Matt Shaw.
like an installer?
Oh, he gloves it. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there.
Naven, hello.
Smith was outstanding in this ball.
I will be
game.
right back, guys. I've got to use the little baseball players room.
Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
All right, I'm back. I got spoiled earlier on YT. I had 100 people in. I thought that was gonna be my new norm.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch
Now it's down to
more than an RBI per game over his
my
last
actual
10.
norm, about 30.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. That's to third.
Love when you guys come in and want to chat,
Over to Guerrero, and that is that.
whether it be on TikTok or on
Twins are
YT.
set down 1-2. 1 out, base is empty. Digging in, Matt Shaw. 1 down, base is empty. Popped up. Smith. And there's 2 down.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Rounds third, headed for the
Let's
plate.
go.
The relay throw, and he's out.
Dang it.
Knocked down, and that ends the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, set for the bottom of the third. Now the number 2 hitter, Colt Keith. Ripped to short.
Guys, we're 2 away from my 30 light goal. Let's see if we can get there. Chris Townsley, welcome in.
2 outs, nobody out. Now the left fielder, Brian.
How are you doing, Chris?
And he deals. Hit on the ground to short. Smith. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Offense held it. Back here at the friendly confines. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Jose Miranda. Up the middle.
Nice play.
Toss to Naylor. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the lead up. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And next for the Cubs, Zach Neto.
Spongy spot. Welcome in.
2-2-2. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Goes to second for 1.
Nope.
Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Harrington back to work. This one popped up.
Thank you guys for all the subs. I started the day with 503 and we're 515. So what is that? 12 subs
And there's 1 down.
within
That was a pitch you got to crush.
an hour and a half.
Unbelievable that he missed it right
What's
there.
up, John? How are you?
He is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
First and second, no outs. Smith getting ready to hit. 1 for 3.
P buckets all day. Welcome in. John, how are you? Thank you for coming in.
And there's a ball.
Well, these Twins, as you probably noticed,
John
haven't been
Banker.
shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times.
Welcome in, John
One thing
Banker.
that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
De La Cruz makes the grab. 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
1 out.
I'm good.
The possible
Let's
tying
limit the
and
poop talk,
go-ahead
okay?
runs on base. Swinging a foul out of play. So the tying run at second. And that's in for a strike.
Hi, Dr. Penguin. How are you?
0-2.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Inside. And it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and
I'm
out
trying.
of the zone since you're heading the count.
Tying
1-2.
runs on second.
Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And misses inside.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
On the ground, a second, might be two. Off balance speed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Rudder takes off. That one the other way. He's got it.
Damn.
Ball game. And the Cubs strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win.
I am good.
Smith with an unremarkable performance.
Yeah, I didn't do very good. I try to be. What am I doing? Bless girl, what's up? Gone. We talked about this. We're not going to talk about our buttholes. And we're not going to talk about poop.
Welcome to St. Louis and Busch Stadium. Home of the
And do you need TP? You probably don't even know that reference.
Chris Smith.
Well, I'm not even old enough to know that reference.
That's hard hit on the line. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that is that. Doing here for. Here's Elliot Ramos. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Out to short. Toss to Naylor. That ends the frame.
Really? John.
And we're back. And now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Bash Bros, welcome back in. How are you?
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Toss to Naylor. And quickly one away in the second.
What do you think?
Smith hitting third in the lineup.
I used a pressure washer.
First round pick in 2024. Popped up. Gonzalez. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals.
Victor Scott.
The pitch. Hard hit left side. That's the third out. Inning over. One out. Bases empty.
11. Shortstop Chris Smith.
And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side. And he
Probably
takes
just let it do that. See what happens.
He's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Nolan Gorman.
We got 51 people in here. Let's go. I would like to get 2 more likes.
Into the air. Ramos squeezes it, and there's one down. And now it's Josh Naylor. Gets under it and pops it up. Infield fly call.
You guys are awesome. Or awful. I couldn't do that.
And next for Minnesota, Walker Jenkins. Swing and a ground ball. Seager. And that is the inning.
How's he still pitching or playing? He's got to be like 410 years old. Thank you for giving me the 2 likes that I needed to get me to 30. I appreciate you. Guys, make sure you're watching my content that I post.
Chris Smith getting locked in.
Want to get as many views on those as we can. Share it out to your friends, family. Garbage man.
Smith, the next to hit.
He's been tearing
Toilet paper dealer
recently.
for some of you.
Game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Swings through that one.
It's 0-1.
Carter, welcome in. Tanner.
Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Go to second.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Dr. Penguin, you still in here?
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. Twins. Here comes Corey Seager.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the
Thank you.
lineup, they would say him.
Seager came up with 4 hits in his last game.
I appreciate you, Quiz Games.
On the ground. Sends it to first. Third out. It's on to inning number 2 in
Catherine, hello. Are you
No
talking about the
score.
Twins? Not bad.
And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
DK Crypto, welcome in.
That's out to center field. And that's a base hit. Man aboard.
You're gonna call me fat and then tell me hi.
And up next for St. Louis, Jordan Walker. On the ground, 2 ball. The underhand
Little flip.
There's one. And
There's
that's
due.
2. So it's 1 run. Man at first, 1 away.
The Reds.
And the
One
first
ball, no
offering
strikes.
is not close.
Cincinnati Reds.
That's a ball.
Little trouble.
I
with
live
this
a
one
life of
behind the
disappointment.
plate. Not in time. He's safe. And he'll move up to second, no problem.
This team on here or
That takes away
the
double
Reds?
play.
That pitch was pretty far outside, further than he was set up, so kind of a tough one to handle, but still something he knows he should have had since it bounced off his glove and got away.
Underneath it.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Low makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too
It's
much.
okay.
Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
On the ground, right side. Can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings.
Peyton,
3
what's
out,
up?
down.
How are you?
It's the 1 down. Now up for St. Louis, Corey
I
Seager.
don't know who sent me a gift on TikTok. It's not showing up.
This one popped up. Smith
Aaron, it's you.
hauls it in for the out.
I'll try. Didn't guarantee
So
anything.
2 down.
Aaron,
Here's
are you
Elliot
okay with being a
Ramos.
mod?
To the right side.
I tried on one.
That's the 3rd out.
By the time I got to the Reds, there was a bunch of players I didn't know, and it was no
2
fun.
outs, runner at first. Now here is Chris Smith. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Hit on the ground to short.
You're now a mod in my
Can't squeeze it.
TikTok and my YT.
They come away without an out. Here's Nolan Gorman.
Basically, you can just block people, pin messages, warn people, stuff like that.
Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Twin strand of pair. They still find themselves down.
Like if you click on somebody in my chat right now, it'll give you the option to ban them. It may give you the option to pin somebody.
Not too much to...
I prefer you not ban somebody just to try it out.
Chris Smith has been a constant force at the plate this season, leading his team in batting average. So up next for Minnesota, Chris Smith.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
There's still some things you can't do, but I figure you're in my live every day and support me.
That misses the zone. Ball one.
So.
Just missed.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that.
And it's both there and on YT, so.
He's gonna have to give in. Elevate his pitches.
Get out of here, ball.
Swing and a drive. Gone onto the grass hill for a homer.
There you go, Quiz
It's
Games.
his 6th home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. To the right side.
Were you the one that asked to be a mod the other day? Somebody asked me to be a mod in MYT. I can't remember who it was.
So 1 left for the Cardinals. 2 out, space is empty. And that's way high. And
Oh,
it's
man.
1-0. Ground ball to the right.
Why'd you break up with her?
And foul ball.
She wasn't that great. Ash Bro, I'm gonna lead you on a little story. It doesn't get any better. One day you'll get the bright idea, I'm gonna marry one.
And a foul ball. Outside low. And now it's 3-2.
Like I said, Bash Bro, one day you'll get the bright idea that I'm gonna marry one.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Zips it across. And that is the 3rd out. Base is empty, 1 away. And now it's going to be Nathaniel Lowe. 1 out, base is empty. This one in the air.
Author will come in.
And there's 2 away. So 2 away with nobody on. And now Nick Gonzalez.
Nick Gonzalez.
On the ground to the left. Smith. And the inning is over. Redbirds down. Welcome back.
I don't know how to say your
Struggles at
name,
the plate in this series as
but
we take
he's
a look at
pitching
the
tonight,
Tigers.
so you should be able to watch him.
Miller.
Aaron,
back to
I've been blessed with a good wife.
Right field line and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Yes, that's one thing as a, I wouldn't say middle age, but as an older person, enjoy your freedom and young
Snap throw to first.
self now.
Dives back in safely.
I sound like an old guy saying this, but enjoy going to school. You don't have to work.
Runner takes off.
You get a vacation every summer where you don't have to go to school.
And safe. It's a stolen base. And that extends his lead for
Get
the
out.
most stolen bases
Get
in
out.
baseball.
Right now. No Cardinals fans allowed in the chat.
Runner goes again in the dirt. And he steals third without a throw. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Yeah, when I was a kid, everybody's like, I want to stay young and
Makes the grab, one down.
Big first out of the inning.
dude, we talked about that at work today, Aaron. Because I'm tired of working weekends. I'm tired of working holidays, not being home.
Here's Josh Naylor.
I told one of the girls at work today if something was to happen where I could find a job making the money I'm making, I'm making good money,
Ripped to short.
that I would 100%.
There for the out. Runner scores from third.
I'm a 911 dispatcher.
To really lock in on an at bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Here's Elliot Ramos.
I'm tired of. I'm just to the point in my life where I just want to be home on the weekends and spend time with my family.
Smith fires across the diamond, and that is that. Now it's the shortstop, Chris Smith. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a two-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
That one misses, and that's ball one. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Save.
Right, edits. What's up? But the thing is, are you on?
That one is absolutely belted.
Are you in state retirement there? Are you in West Virginia? Or are you in?
The run comes in to score from second, and they lead by 2. Safe
Are you in
second with
Kentucky?
a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the
So my
base.
retirement's a 401k.
One
I
out,
can retire when I'm
runner at
56,
second.
7, something like that. But I can take my 401k and go wherever I want.
Goes down looking.
Oh, nice job right
And we
there.
were-
Struck him out twice.
we're
The pitch before
one of the
looked
highest
like
paid
it was
dispatch
strike
centers
three.
in
Doesn't
the
get
state,
call,
so.
bears down, throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Runner takes off. That's ball 4. Throw to third. Save. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases.
Seth's
in the
Garden
game.
welcome in.
So 2
Oh,
outs.
Federal.
The runners on the corners. Walker
Yeah, you're probably got a better retirement than I do.
On the ground to third. And that's a fair ball. Runner from third comes across, and they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the
Are you making more than about 65 a year? I know
had eyes on it.
jails
Sometimes that's all you need
or
to
prisons,
do. Just let the ball travel, put the
they
ball
don't
in
really
play,
make
just hope
much.
it finds a hole.
Smith, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
1 strike.
Carroll at second. Diaz on at first with 2 down. And that one fouled off.
A cool one?
On the ground to
Nobody's
third.
ever asked me that. I don't know.
Over to low. And that is the inning. And now Jordan Walker. The Twins.
It's hard to
lead
remember
by
the cool
4
ones.
here
I
in
remember all the
bottom
bad
half of
ones.
the 8th inning. Grounds one to short. Oh, he gloves it. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first.
I see John's back in his crusty butthole.
Oh, that one right there had the looks of one of those plays of the week. Great diving stop, but he just couldn't set up to make a good throw. Maybe got a little too excited. He was probably feeling it as well.
We're going to try it again.
Oh, great grab on the dive. The throw. And that's a
Got
great
him.
play for the out.
Clip it. Are you serious?
Rafael Lantigua. He's forced into the game at shortstop due to the injury.
Number 83.
I'm starting to think you like
Really
buttholes.
stood out in this win. Had 3 hits.
Is there something
one
you
of
need
them
to tell the
homer.
party or the
They may want
class?
to change how they approach him next time because he was just in.
Ooh, I get some. Oh yeah. Mike, welcome in. '86. I'm gonna check my league leader stuff, and then I'm probably gonna be done for the day. Why don't you dig a hole and play in that? That looks old raggedy. Why would I want that? Keep yourself busy. Equipment. Let's do. There. Stats. I want that. I want to see the league leaders. There it is. League leaders. Nowhere close to being the league leaders in batting average. Sixth. Leading hits and at bats. Spencer Steer's doing well. He's up with the Orioles. Doubles, I lead. Triples, nope. Home runs. Nowhere close. RBIs. Yep, that's it. You caught me. Stolen bases. I lead by 3. Alright folks, well that's going to do it for the day. I appreciate everybody coming in. Thanks to all the gifts, the subs, the likes, everything. You guys have a wonderful afternoon. Don't forget to check out my video that posted today at noon. It is my franchise, the rebuild Cincinnati Reds. Check that out. Okay, get them views going. I will have another one post tomorrow at noon. It's the pitcher road to the show. I get my first start in AA, so check that out and see how that goes. It's disappointing, trust me. I'll be back here live tomorrow at 5 o'clock For those of you on TikTok, check out my bio to be able to check those videos that I'm talking about out. Go over there and share the love. I'll be back here 5 p.m. tomorrow. Probably go for like another 2 hours, so we'll see what happens. You guys have a wonderful afternoon, and I will see you on the next one. See ya.